Yo, what's up LGU? This is Random Comic here, and today I got some dual wielding action for you guys. I'm using the dual Skorpions, and let me just show you guys my class setup real quick, just so you can get this out the way, and I can recommend some stuff for you guys. I'm using the dual wield Skorpions as my primary, and my secondaries were the CZ75 dual wield, obviously. And the perk setup is pretty much the best setup I think for using dual wield for any weapon, and maybe for a close quarters class in general. Because that's how you have to consider the dual wielding. You're already restricting yourself to close range, which I'll talk about, but the perks were Scavenger Pro, obviously just because I need to have a lot of ammo when I don't want to pick up another primary, and it gives me a ton of bullets, so I'll never have to pick up a gun on the ground. And my second perk is probably the best perk. You're using a hipfire only class, and it's pretty much like, here's a class that will make your hipfire better, so it's a win-win situation. You're not restricting yourself. You could put sleight of hand on for like faster reloads, but I don't know why you would, because you're hip firing only. She'll rock the perk that makes it even better, And the third perk was Ninja Pro, and that's totally up to you. I use a nice headset, and I like to always have the advantage on guys, which that kind of came out wrong. But you can use whatever you want as your third perk. It matters what type of player you are. You can use Hacker if you die from claymores a lot. Use Tac Mass Pro if you get stunned and flash a lot and you get frustrated. And use Marathon if you want to, run around. Look at those guys, they're camping on the satellite thing over there. It's kind of funny because, I'm already restricting myself with the hipfire class. And if I had, like, any other gun, like a FAMAS or even, like, a SMG, just, not hipfiring, I probably could have got those guys, but I'm restricting myself, and there's the gun battle I can't win, obviously, so I don't engage them. It's a smart thing you have to do. You have to become a smarter player, which I think is kind of cool when you have to use these odd setups that you don't really see that much. And the kill streaks were Spy Plane, Blackbird, and Chopper Gunner. Spy Plane's obvious. I want to be able to see my enemies, and Blackbird, it becomes easy mode. That's why I'm using it. And the Chopper Gunner is just icing on the cake to get more kills once I've earned my Blackbird. Because once you get to Blackbird, it turns into easy mode. Everybody seems like they're a noob, and it seems like one of those split screen lobbies where everybody doesn't know what the hell they're doing, which you know exactly what I'm talking about. But let me just talk a little bit about the hipfire class. When you're using this, it's kind of weird that, and any competitive sport or game like this, you always want to have the advantage over your enemy or opponent, and it seems odd that restricting yourself is something, because that's like you're having a basketball player that can dunk, and all of a sudden they put in a rule that you can't dunk. It's like, okay, well, that part of my game is totally taken out. Like for me, for instance, I love using 3-round burst weapons like a Modern Warfare 2. I love the FAMAS and M16. In this game, I love using the M16 and G11. So I'm really used to aiming down sight, and that really, once I put on this class, it totally eliminates that part of my gameplay. So I have to totally adapt, and not use that anymore, which is kind of interesting, but it's kind of, you don't really see that much, and you'll never see this. I gotta be, totally blunt. You'll never see somebody running around with dual wielding weapons in a competitive game. If you get into a battle with some guys, you're never going to see some guy running around like this using this. This is entirely just for entertainment. It's something out of the norm area to show you guys, and it is cool, but I'm just here to tell you guys, you don't have to be that guy that runs around with the FAMAS, and I don't know what the hell those two dudes were doing right there. You don't have to be that guy that runs around with the same old class of FAMAS and 74U G11. You can run around with something like this and still get a good score. Obviously, it seems odd that I would get a good score on Array, but I'm using that tactic that a lot of people use on Array. If you have a close quarters weapon, you stay in the middle, in the roundhouse, whatever you call it, and you put a motion sensor down, and instantly the whole thing turns into a huge spy plane, so you know where everybody is. And even if they do have Hacker Pro on, like I was saying, that's why I have Ninja. It silenced my footsteps, and I can hear people a lot better. So instantly, they might not show up on my sensor, but I'm gonna hear them because there's a lot of metal grates and stuff up here. And see right here, it goes to work. I get a little bit too excited on this guy, and I just jump out, and he ends up, just ripping me down like surprise right in his face, and he just rips me down like an idiot. But if I can, I'm just gonna talk about for my channel a little bit. I'll talk about my layout really quick. Actually, I do actually put a little bit of editing into my videos. I do the body count thing in the top right, you can see, and I also show my class setup as the thing that slides in. I like to put a little bit of effort into my videos just because, when you watch the same commentary every day, and you watch Black Ops so much, you've probably seen hundreds of Black Ops videos already. You have to do something that can catch people's eye, and that's what I like to do. I show a little bit something out of the normal, and, you know, put a little extra time just so people can appreciate the video and appreciate what I actually do to the video. It's something cool, you know. Also, I do have fun editing. For any guys that, you know, are into editing and stuff, you know what I'm talking about. You just become a nerd, and editing becomes, you know, fun, and it becomes a hobby. I mean, like, posting to YouTube is a hobby, but then putting the work into the videos has honestly become the hobby for me. I like actually doing the editing, and when I post it on the internet and get people that recognize it, it's even better situation when I can get recognition for using it. But you know, on my channel I do post Black Ops. I post class setup videos like this, showing you guys a different setup that you don't normally see. I try to show stuff that, you know, I don't have to keep on posting the same gameplay of you know, Nuketown or Firing Range using a 74U. Here I can show, you know, I'll use MPL or Spaz 12 or something like that, so you guys don't have to be bored of seeing the same old gameplay. And I also try to recommend class setup for stuff like that, so if you do want to get the same results I do, you know, well, there you go. There's a preset right there. I have results with it, and if you put enough time into it, you should, you know, get the same results. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. If you do check out my channel, I appreciate that. And let me just say what's going on my channel. I post Black Ops, you know, Medal of Honor, Battlefield, mostly all the FPS shooters out there, pretty much. And every now and then I'll show a different video that different game that I buy or something like that. So, you know, I try to post you know, not just the same Call of Duty every now and then. It's cool to get another game and stuff like that. So the video's pretty much over, guys. I think I went like 38-3. You can see by the body count. But just want to say thanks for watching, guys. Leaving a like on this video always helps. You know, to motivate people to do stuff like this. It's really the #1 thing that we ask of you guys to do. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a good day or night, depending on when you're watching this, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.